It's a good pitch by the pitcher.
Bryson Griffin, number 15, the second baseman to hit for the Comets. If you care, you must share. If you like this broadcast, please share it. You shared it? You my color guy? You shared yet, Lane? Have you?
I don't get on Facebook much. I'll tell you what, I'll share it tonight when I get home.
There you go. Just go to Community Radio Network and send me a friend request while you're at it.
All right.
Wesley Outlet of Fox Sports, Mav TV. Just look those names up and you'll find me. Now, some people were stupid enough. I don't know what they were thinking, but I don't know why they made mock accounts of me, but they did. I've had somebody make 3 mock accounts of yours truly, and I'm like, why did you do that?
Popular guy.
Why? The pitch, 1-1. Wow, just bounced off the chest of the catcher. He didn't know where the ball went. The catcher for the Trojans was dazed and confused. And that's Cody Allen. No, I'm sorry, that's Josh Schindler. 2-1-1. Bryson Griffin with a swing and a catch, and there's another out, and that'll wrap it up.
Another hard hit ball right to somebody.
Right to the shortstop of Clayton. I'm sorry, to the shortstop of Jacob Norris, number 20.
Your batter's going to be the catcher, number 3, C.J. Lewis.
Comets trying to get something started here. They're down by 5 runs. It is 6-1, top of the 4th. C.J. Lewis with a swing, a grounder, and that's going to wrap it up. 1, 2, 3, and out in the old ball game. Top of the 4th, as fast as it started, 2 minutes ago? Yeah. Lane, it's over.
That was a quick inning.
Top of the 4th in, going to the bottom of the 4th here in just a moment. Want to thank our sponsors that make it happen for the CRN Sports Network. Thank you again to Unforgettables. The new HiQ energy drink reminds you that wings are for birds. The new HiQEnergy.com, also at New HiQ 2015 on Twitter. And thank you also to Carolina Security Consultants, all of our sponsors that make it happen. Coming up this weekend, in addition to baseball for the tournament, softball action, we've also got racing for you. From Dillon Motor Speedway, another night of weekly racing action featuring super stocks, late models, super trucks for the first time of 2019 on Ron Barfield's Playground. Airtime at 6:45 on CRN Sports Racing Network. Of course, I'll be down at Talladega. I'm looking forward to that. We were talking about that.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun race. I didn't realize till last night you were saying no restrictor plates.
No restrictor plates, the tapered spacers. They're going to be putting out about 150 more horsepower than usual. And I think we're going to see one heck of a race at Talladega and the Geico 500 on Sunday.
It's going to be a fun one.
ARCA Racing Series, the ARCA Menards Racing Series will be in action on Friday. And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday will be the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series on Sunday. So,
speaking of racers, great racer from South Johnston, Drew Herron.
My buddy, number 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Drew Herron's a good friend of mine. Yes, sir. One of those guys that's done a lot of fill-in for NASCAR Cup drivers doing relief practice work. He just has not locked in a full-time ride yet, but darn it all, he needs one.
He's raced good, though, every time he's got the call.
Drew Herron is the man, definitely for certain. And we're ready now for the bottom of the 4th. Number 9 for the Trojans at bat. This is going to be Ethan Weaver, the second baseman. And that's going to be a ball. No doubt about it. Championship game here from Bruce Coates Field. Swing and a drive going to right center. And catch made. Austin Cagle there making the catch.
Good play by the second baseman. Running back over his shoulder, catching the ball.
Now batting the shortstop, number 20, Jacob Norris.
Here comes Jacob Norris, number 20, the shortstop for the Trojans. He'll be up now to hit. Pitch coming in. He'll swing, strike 1. Like to send a shout out to our media people at Jayco Sports. They've done a awesome job covering the tournament. They're on Twitter. You on Twitter, Lane Johnston, and you're not on Facebook. I know you said no Facebook.
I'm on Facebook and Twitter. I don't get on it a lot, so don't follow me.
Is it Chris and Lane Johnston? Y'all have like a husband-wife Facebook account?
No,
is that what it is?
We're separate.
Okay.
But
you know what they say about husband and wives that have Facebook accounts together,
what's
right?
that?
You're in trouble. Somebody's in trouble. They gotta. No, I'm just messing. I'm just messing with you.
No, we haven't got there yet.
Pitch coming in, number 20. And he'll call 2-2 on his count now. That's Jacob Norris, the shortstop, again at bat. 2-2 on the count. 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. 6-1. Whoo, grounder. Riker got him. He'll go to Smigolski. You're out at first.
Great play by the pitcher right there. Comebacker.
2 outs now for the Comets on the offense of the Trojans. Up next to bat will be number 10 of Clayton Blackman, the left fielder.
Clayton Blackman.
You ever broadcasted before? This first?
First time.
Cherry popped.
That's
there
right.
You go. First time in the broadcast booth here. He was just like, hey, man, you need a color guy? It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Putting on my best trip, Tracy.
Can't beat free labor.
That's right.
Like I told you, if I had I was hoping my buddy Trace Knight could have been here, but he was covering a college baseball game tonight. Or this afternoon, actually. Number 10, 0-2 on the count. They're trying to wrap things up. Ben Reichard at the pitch. Whew, if he'd have swung at that, that would have been, what were you thinking? That was late and a mile short, as they say in the old world. Ben Reichard's done really good, though, on the mound for the Comets since they replaced him, Erpenbeck.
He's holding South right.
And that's foul.
He's holding South, so he's doing his job out there for Clayton.
Championship game here. Johnston County Easter Invitational. Pitch coming in. Swing, strike 3. 1-2 becomes 1-3. And Lane Johnston, the Comets, they stopped the Trojans from adding more damage to what it already is on the scoreboard at 6-1.
Yeah, that was a much-needed inning right there by number 14 on the mound.
We go to the top of the 5th. 6-1. Comets down by 5. They'll be coming back up to bat here in just a moment. This is Comets Baseball on the voice of the community, the voice of the Comets, the CRN Sports Network at crnsports.org.
Can I get a recording of this?
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Top of the 5th, back here with you at Bruce Coates Field. Wesley Outland on the call, along with color analyst Rookie. The stripes are off on this man. Lane Johnson, 1-1 on the count now for number 2 for the Comets hitting of Devin O'Mana. 1-1. Comets got to turn something around here to get on the board offensively. They're down by 5 runs. And now the count is at 2-1. You have one of these jerseys when they won the championship? Is this the colors that he wore?
Sure was. It's the exact same jerseys, actually.
So do you have one? Do you have one?
I didn't get to keep it.
They made you keep, man. I heard that.
I wish so.
They had to do the laundry.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice jerseys, that's for sure. There definitely are.
They are pretty.
2-2 on the count now for O'Mana. Pitcher coming in, throwing it. Woo! Oh my goodness! Bounced off the catcher. Yeah, I was going to use the words of Bob Uecker. Just about outside. The full count, 3-2 pitch. Pitch coming in by Parker. Whoo! My goodness, man. From this angle, he could have got hit by that pitch. They're going to walk him to first. O'Mana will advance, but from the angle from the booth, my goodness, Lane Johnson, I thought he was going to get hit in the head.
Yeah, that was high and inside. Lucky he dodged it right there because that would have really hurt.
The sidewinder for sure. This is going to bring up now the center fielder of Evan Harding for the Comets to come back and hit for the 3rd time in the game. Number 1, you've got O'Mana now running at first. And the Comets trying to get something started here, down by 5 runs in the top of the 5th. Swing and strike 1. Winner advances as the champions. There is no more. This is the game. It's been a great tournament. The weather has also been good.
Beautiful. Can't ask for better weather.
After we had that crazy weather on Friday, man. Tornado hit 3 miles from my house.
Yeah.
Scared to death. Alarm went off. Tornado warning. Take for cover. Everybody's running. I drive under the overpass. Jump under the overpass. And just see the tornado 3 miles from me just pass by on the highway. I'm like, woo.
It's funny. 8 years
Okay.
ago, there was tornadoes on the ground around here.
Yes, around this time of the year, as a matter of fact.
The Easter tournament was going on.
Yes, sir. It was in April. I remember I was actually at Talladega for that race, and I actually was in the press box getting ready for opening ceremonies because the storms came in overnight, and I actually drove through it going to the airport. And then I'm in the press box, and my then wife and kids were at home in Four Oaks. I lived in Four Oaks for about a decade or so, and then it come through tornado warning, this location.
Yep.
And I was like, oh man, well God be with them. So we actually got damage from that tornado. I knocked down the barn. 2-2 on the count now. It's going to go to a full count at 3-2 on Harding. But again, we had some nasty weather. But again, it's Good Friday.
It is.
Yesterday was Good Friday. That was the day of, if you're a Christian person or believe in the Bible, that was the day of Jesus being crucified and by the Romans and hung to the cross. And they say when he passed and wept and it stormed. They said it came a storm like none other. So, of course, it seems like every year on Good Friday, I don't think I can ever remember. Maybe can count 1 or 2 or 3 times in my life in existence that it's been nice on Good Friday. Normally, it's bad weather or storms or something. So
That's not a coincidence, Wesley, that's for sure.
that's right. And this tournament has been going on every year during Easter, during the Easter holiday. And they're going to walk Harding. O'Mana will advance to second. Harding will advance to first. And the Comets got something brewing here.
Feels like one of them times in the game where
the tide is turning, so to speak.
Momentum might be shifting.
Shortstop, number 11, Clay Clenard at the plate.
Yep. Coach Parnell's walking out to the mound now.
And here comes Coach Parnell. Here come the other players. They're coming in. They're talking to Josh Parker. And again, me and Coach Lust talked about this yesterday. These players didn't even get a chance to practice. Nope. They came in, they played last night. The Comets played before these guys played last night, beating Bunn. The Comets beat Corinth Holder. You go home, you rest, You don't get any practice time except what you do warming up on the field. You played for 2 or 3 days straight, so fatigue's got to be setting in. You got to be tired. You got